What's up everyone? Welcome to another video. So today's adventure brings me to a foggy southern Oregon coast. I am at Sunset Bay State Park. Now I'm going to take a trail from here going all the way to Cape Arago or Arago, not really quite sure on the pronunciation, but the trail there and back, a total of about 8 miles. Now on this trail we are going to have multiple viewpoints overlooking the coast. Now I got here yesterday and the fog was so bad that I couldn't even see the coastline, but today it is much better, so I'm going to give it a shot. Now who knows, the fog may worsen, it may get better, it may roll in and out multiple times, who knows, it's the coast. But like I said, going to give it a shot. Now I will be bringing my drone with me, so hopefully I'll be able to fly it and get some nice shots of the coast as well. All right guys, let's get going. We are coming up to our first viewpoint and it doesn't look too foggy out, where we can still get some views. All right, let's see what we get. All right, that was nice. Now we have another viewpoint coming up. All right, guys, I made it to Cape Arago, but the fog has rolled back in. So, not really happy about that. I'm gonna see what kind of views I can get and try and get the best footage I can. All right, guys, I'm almost back to the trailhead. There you have it, Sunset Bay to Cape Arago. Now, despite the fog, I still think I was able to get some decent shots of the coast. And I was only able to fly the drone a little bit because there's been like this very slight light rain, maybe like a mist, throughout most of the hike. So I didn't want to fly it for too long, but hopefully you enjoyed the footage I did film with the drone. Comment below, share the video, and check out my Instagram where I post some cool pictures of my hikes. And if you haven't done so yet, subscribe to the channel. Adventure with me through the Pacific Northwest. And if you want to see more videos on the Pacific Northwest coast, I have videos on the Oregon and Washington coast, so definitely check them out. And that's going to do it for me. That's about all, and I'll catch you on my next adventure.